Do me a favor, man. We're going to have a nice one. Matter of fact, we're going to have a jam-packed video for you guys today. So do me a favor as you come on in. Let me know where you from. Let me know if you made money today, guys. Listen, I got an educational lesson, okay? And then we're going to talk about stocks at the very end just to close it out, okay? But listen, come on in. I need to know, because I'm going to love on you guys today, but I need to know, how did your day go in the market? Everything we do, guys, is to build the building blocks for your financial success. Every lesson, every video, every chart that I break down, it's intended, guys, for it to edify you and fortify you on your journey, okay? So as you come in, let me know where you from. Make sure you help me get the likes up, okay? Today we're going to talk about a very, very important topic on your journey, okay? So please buckle up for this awesome ride we got on today. As you come in, let me know where you from. Let me know if you made money today. Philly in the building, I see you. Florida, DC, Orlando, Atlanta. I can't be more proud, man. I can't be more proud for the love that is shown across the globe, okay? But today's lesson, guys, is a very, very important one, okay? So buckle up and take some notes for the things we're going to discuss today, because I got to set the tone. It's one thing to teach you guys how to invest, how to build wealth, how to read a chart, how to do technical analysis, but you need this part too. You need this part too, okay? You need this part of the game, okay? And so I got to teach you how to make sure you are conducting and carrying yourself as you come into this newfound wealth that we are going to create and generate during our time together, okay? So listen, guys, jumping right into it. Why looking poor is important is our topic today, okay? Make sure you guys get the likes up for me. Understand this. You don't have to look rich to be rich. You don't have to look rich to be rich, okay? Many people that look rich, matter of fact, are not. Many people that look rich are not. So I need to set the tone with that for you guys off top, okay? Listen to this. I'd rather look poor but be financially secure than to look wealthy but my wallet is empty. I want you guys to adopt and think about this mindset. I'd rather look poor, I'd rather look simplistic and be financially secure than look wealthy but my pockets are empty. Let me know if you guys feel that. Let me know if you guys feel that, okay? Check this out, guys. To this day, although I'm retired, although my wife is retired, although we are well off, I still drive a used car. How about that? Your boy, Coach, still drives a used car. Am I by myself? I need to know that question. Am I by myself? I still drive a used car. Am I the only one that drive a used car? Let me know. If you drive a used car, let me know if you like me. If you drive a used car, let me know what it is and what year it is, okay? To this day, guys, I still drive a new car, even though I have the means to afford a nicer one. How about you? How about you? Let me know what year yours is, guys. Check this out. Let me know where I see a 2004, 2012, 2014, 2018. There we go. There we go. Check this out, guys. Share this because somebody need this message I'm about to share. Somebody need what I'm about to share with you guys next. Guys, I am retired and I still drive a used car. I drive a used 2015 BMW. Write that down. I drive a used 2015 BMW. Yes, I keep it clean. Yes, it still fits in with some of the makes and models that's out now. But Coach is not keeping up with the Joneses, okay? And neither should you, okay? Don't despise your humble beginnings. Don't feel like you gotta buy every new phone that come out, every new car that come out. You don't have to drive new every two. You don't have to do that. This is why looking poor is important, okay? Let me know if I'm the only one that drive a used car, guys, and let me know what kind of car you got. I got a 2015 used BMW. It's paid off, paid in full. My wife's car is paid off, paid in full. We own cars, we own our houses, we own everything, okay? Paid in full. This is key, guys, because sometimes you can see that because we're well off, people will assume that you're supposed to have the new Lambo or the new Porsche or the new AMG. But guys, you just attract the wrong kind of attention with that for no necessary reason, okay? Check this out, guys. In order to be promoted, you must first pass the test of being overlooked. In order to be promoted in whatever it is you're doing in life, you must first pass the test of being overlooked. But check this out. Don't ever worry about feeling and being overlooked, because sometimes that is what you need to build character. Being overlooked, there's something about that builds your character in such a way that it just makes you grind harder. It makes you work harder. It makes you achieve greater. It makes you go for it. It makes you overcome any obstacle that's put in your way, okay? Being overlooked builds character, okay? Write that down. It keeps you anchored in humility as well, okay? You don't get too high. You don't get too low. You stay somewhere right in the middle. You stay even keeled on your journey, and that's very, very important, okay? I drive a used car to this day, and I watch people walk past me and won't know that for 1 second who they're standing next to, okay? Not the people that recognize me online, but I'm talking about in a general sense, okay? Just because I'm not bringing unwanted attention to myself, all right? Now check out this story, okay? This was from a viewer. One of you guys sent this in. They said, let me know if you can relate. They said, during high school, I lived with my millionaire uncle, and I asked him why he drove a 2005 truck when he had money to buy a new car. His response was simply, the truck still runs just fine, which stuck with me because so many people would discard their possessions for the new and shiny things, but the truly wealthy take a more practical approach. How many of you guys been there? How many of you guys got an uncle, a granddad, a grandmother, a grandparent, an uncle, an auntie, a loved one that has the means, but what they got is enough? Guys, I had to learn that along the way. I have enough. What I have, I'm content with. I don't need nothing more than what I have, okay? Now, my car still gets me from point A to point B. These days, I don't have to drive much. But when I do, I can get perfectly fine to where I'm going with the current car I got. This story was a great one, guys. Thanks for sending this in. He said he asked his millionaire uncle, why do you still drive a 2005 truck? And he said, the truck still runs just fine. How many of your used cars run just fine? How many of your used cars run just fine, okay? Again, guys, this is so important on your journey when you're talking about making sure you're not attracting the wrong people in your life. Making sure that you're not setting yourself up to be robbed or harassed or kidnapped. Making sure that you're not bringing along people that don't even mean you well. They just know you got it, so they want to get close to you. They know you got it, so they want to get close to you, but they don't really care about you. They care about what you can do for them. Don't miss the message. Don't miss the message in that, okay? Like I said before, guys, check this out. In order to be promoted, most people must first pass the test of being overlooked. Sometimes, guys, when you're looking poor, that don't mean you look bummy. It just means you keep it simple. It just means you're not being flashy and flamboyant and trying to stand out in such a way that you're bringing unnecessary and unwanted attention to yourself, okay? That's what this means. So on the journey, guys, you have to know sometimes it's going to feel like, man, am I invisible to people? You got to know who sees you. You got to know who sees you, and that's all that matters, okay? You got to understand that sometimes when you are going on your financial journey, you have to stay locked in. You can't afford to take a lump sum of money that you were saving for getting off the corporate plantation, and then all of a sudden you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, so you buy a new car out of nowhere. You have to avoid that. You have to avoid that, okay? Most wealthy people are so unassuming you wouldn't even know they had wealth. We call this quiet wealth, okay? Everybody write this in the chat. Quiet wealth. This is what I want you to aspire for. When I teach you how to trade, when I teach you how to make your first 100K, when I teach you how to get off the corporate plantation, I want you to strive for quiet wealth. That's what we call this, guys. Quiet wealth. Most wealthy people are so unassuming, you wouldn't even know they had wealth. Right? Quiet wealth down in the chat for me, guys. They keep it low key. They remain focused on building a legacy, buying assets, and making sure future generations are taken care of. That is our focus. That is our real focus. It's not keeping up with the Joneses. It's not stunting in front for Instagram. It's not for any of those things. We're about legacy. We're about future generations. We're about our grandkids. We're about our current kids. That's what we are striving for, guys. And it's called quiet wealth. It's about quiet wealth, okay? We want to make sure that we are unassuming, okay? Those that know will know. Those that need to know will know, but everybody don't gotta know. Does that make sense? You don't have to go around flaunting it. You ain't gotta have a money phone. You ain't gotta post money and do all that stuff on social media. That's not what this is about. Be and looking poor is so important for a variety of reasons, guys. The next thing, it keeps you focused. It keeps you focused because it keeps you out the rat race from trying to keep up with other people. And that is what allows you to be able to knock out bills, knock down debt, pay off student loans, help somebody that's really in need, help your kid out if they need it. Why? Because you're not all over the place with your money. You're focused, you're laser focused. And that's what you need to be on your wealth building journey. How many of you guys want to get off the corporate plantation? How many of you guys want to get off the corporate plantation? One way to do that is to be so locked in, you take the next 6 months just to disappear. You take the next 6 months to disappear and watch when you pop up. Watch when you pop out after 6 months of disappearing and just locking in and focusing on what you need to be focusing on. Focusing on your work, focusing on your craft, focusing on learning the chart, focus on your entries, focus on learning how to trade. Watch when you disappear for 6 months and when you pop out, watch how you become a whole brand new person. People not going to even recognize you. They're not going to even know. They're not going to even see this coming because looking poor is important. You ain't buying nothing new. You're not even attracted. You just want to be so low key with it that when you pop out, they like, man, where she been at? Man, where he been at? Oh, I need to get on my game. I ain't seen them, heard them for a minute. But now all of a sudden, you done elevated your game. You done took it to a whole nother level, okay? Disappear for 6 months. Try that, guys. I disappeared for 6 months. It turned into 6 years. I didn't watch TV. I didn't take trips. I didn't do a lot of things that I used to do because I got focused on what was important. Next thing I know, guys, my debt was paid off. My house was paid off. My cars was paid off. Then I saved up enough money. I had enough of a nest egg that it allowed me to retire young. And then guess what? I chucked up the deuces to the job. I worked in an institution of higher learning. I chucked up the deuces at the job and I was out of there. And I've been retired for the last 4 or 5 years, guys. And it's been beautiful and haven't missed a beat. Why? Because I disappeared for 6 years. I disappeared for 6 months that turned into 6 years. And boom, I was able to get everything that was beholden for me. I was able to get everything that was destined for me. And that way, guys, it feels better. It feels genuine. It feels authentic. It feels like it's supposed to be this way because I earned it. It wasn't no handout. It wasn't anything else. All it was simply locking in and getting focused, okay? So listen, guys, you don't have to be rich because many people that look rich are not rich, okay? You don't have to look rich to be rich. You can do it quiet. Remember quiet wealth, okay? Remember, I'd rather look poor and be financially secure than to look wealthy and have empty pockets, okay? And never forget, guys, you know somebody firsthand that you watch every day. I drive a used car. I drive a used 2015 BMW. And guess what, guys? I don't feel no pressure to upgrade or buy anything that came out that's new. Why? Because my current car get me from point A to point B. Listen, guys, this just was a word I wanted to put on you guys today. I was talking to some guys and we were talking about the importance of looking poor. Not that you gotta look disheveled, but just, you know what I'm saying, just not overly doing it, okay? And that's so important on the journey, because sometimes, guys, the images we see on social media can make you feel like you got to keep up with that. You have to live up to that, and you don't. I'm here to tell you that you don't. Focus on the main thing. Keep the main thing, and then, guys, you will see. Man, I don't need another bag. Fellas, I don't need another pair of Jordans. I don't need to go to the club this week. I don't need to pop another bottle. I don't need to blow another $1,000 at the strip club. Guys, when you change your habits, you're gonna see, man, I was just letting so much money filter out. And then what do you do with that, coach? Now that you got that money back to yourself because you're not spending it on frivolous things, you understand why looking poor is important. You go get you a coach. You go get you a mentor. You go sign up for a course. You go sign up for a class. You start doing the things that you know you should have been doing, the things that's going to take you to that next level. And that's what it becomes about, guys, okay? That's what it ultimately becomes about, and that's what it comes down to. But it all starts with you. It all starts with the decision in your head to make that shift. It starts with a decision in your head to make that shift, to say, you know what? I'm done with that. In 2025, I'm done with the things that's holding me back. Guys, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. If you don't change it now and you think you're going to go into 2025 doing the same thing you did in 2024, 2023, 2022, and all of a sudden it's just going to change for you in 2025, you're going to have another rude awakening, guys. You have to start the shift in your mind first, and then you have to start the shift with your action second, especially as we go into this brand new year, okay? So as this year come to an end, I want you to tell yourself, I am going to make the necessary changes for me that can help me reach my full potential. I am going to make the necessary changes for me so that I can reach my full potential. Part of that is disappearing for 6 months, guys. Part of that is reading some books. Part of that is just meditating and going to your place of refuge so you can lock in, so you can hear from yourself, so you can hear from God, so you can hear what you need to be hearing, and you can block out the noise. You can know what's for you, and you can know what ain't. You can know what's for you, and you can know what ain't. And there's nothing better than having that level of clarity on your journey, guys, that helps you ultimately get to where you're trying to go to. But guys, looking poor is important. It keeps life simple. You don't have to try to get a new outfit every time you step out. They ain't seen the last one you wore. Put that back on, man. You guys know how to put stuff together. They ain't seen the last one yet. Okay? It keeps life simple. It keeps you from having to overthink unnecessary stuff, guys, because why impress people that don't care nothing about you anyway when you can just be focused on what really matters? Don't let that go over your head. Don't try to impress people that don't care about you anyway when you can be focused on what really matters, okay? And this year, guys, it's about getting your finances together, getting out of debt, getting your Roth IRA started, paying down credit cards, paying down student loans, okay, saving your first $1,000, building up your emergency fund, saving your first $10,000, maxing out your Roth IRA, maxing out your HSA, getting your money market accounts, getting your CDs. These are the things that matter. Everything else, guys, is just a distraction. Everything else is just noise. So do me a favor, guys. Disappear for 6 months. And when you pop out, watch you become a new person. That's all I want you to do. And don't ever forget on your journey, guys, True wealth is quiet. It ain't loud. Okay, oftentimes when you next to somebody that's really wealthy, you wouldn't even know unless they told you. Know that that's one of the hallmarks of somebody that's truly got it. Okay, most people that's loud with it, they're either on credit or it's gonna run out sometime soon. But don't ever overlook the millionaire next door to you. Don't ever look down on a person that drive a used car. Don't ever think because somebody ain't dressing all high fashion that they don't have money. They can have assets that matter more than fashy clothes. They can have cars. They can own homes. They can have businesses that you have no knowledge about. And that's what it's truly about, okay? So listen, guys, Coach just wanted to put this word on you guys today. Please do me a favor, get the likes up. Make sure we get this to 1,000 likes, but share this with somebody that needs it, because it's important to understand that wealth is quiet. And it's important to understand why looking poor is so key on your journey, okay? I'll leave you guys with this. You don't have to look rich to be rich. Many people that look rich are not. Don't ever forget that. Listen, guys, we make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stocks using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.